What is going on, everybody, and new subscribers? Man, I've been watching my subscriptions just grow and grow and grow. I do appreciate it, guys. I know my editing and everything else is not as fancy as the other people's, but I do appreciate y'all's support, man. Y'all just keep it up. But for all of my new and old subscribers, I just made, it took me about a week, a custom Mr. Kennedy figure. Now, let's just get into the details, huh? This whole body down to here, from here up, from the, of course, not from the head, from here up is a Wade Barrett body. Now, I couldn't find the right body type because I was going to use a Alberto Del Rio or Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it looked kind of weird. And yes, Wade Barrett had the tattoo here. He had the tattoo there. Hold on, you'll probably see this is in the back. I'll get to that in a second. I got some nail polish remover, and it came right off. And I had to clean them up a little bit, but the tattoos came right off. This is a Jack's head fodder from one of my old Mr. Kennedy figures, and I couldn't stand it. It's too bulky, doesn't fit him. So I decided I've been wanting to make my own for a good long while. There's not a lot of videos on how to make this guy, and I think I'm one of the first, if not, out of a couple of people who've made them and actually posted it on YouTube. Now the legs from here, right here, because these are separate boots. These are Alberto Del Rio boots, black boots. All I did was remove the the AD or whatever the decal that he has, and I painted him black. Now, from where the knee pads are, that is a Cody Rhodes. From the knee to the calf, that's a different figure part. So I had to use 3 figures to get him just right for Mr. Kennedy body of figures that I already had. The only one I had to order was the Wade Barrett body. Now, let's get to the decal. You're probably seeing yourself, man, that's the decal. I've never seen that before. Well, this is on one of his shirts. I looked it up on Google, and what I did, y'all pretty already know my process already. Oh man, you can't really see it that well. Hold on, let me zoom in for you. See that? Is from one of his t-shirts. Now, you're gonna look when you find it. This is not, that's not the mic. I actually had to make my own mic. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more for y'all. Man, my lighting's not that great. Hold on, there you go. Y'all see that mic? Stay still for a second. You see that? I actually found it on Google, and those mics are called a Unidyne microphone. And I went to clip art, and I added my own cord to it to make it look like it's hanging from the ceiling, how it does. And I added that. It did because it was just a mic by itself, and I added that cord, and it looks pretty awesome. I did it. I made it look like it's hanging, like it's coming from out of the case. Yeah, and I like the other KKs for Kennedy, but I don't know, it just was missing something. Too original. So I wanted to, there you go. I wanted to make my own. Y'all pretty much know me. I like to make my own or combine a few of their attires together. So the back, Mr. Kennedy, a regular Mr. Kennedy on one of his t-shirts. I think I looked it up on Google. I typed in Mr. Kennedy, and you already know my process. It's I am an old school guy. I still use paint. I think paint gives you a little bit more detail. Well, I could be wrong. The photo editor stuff was probably a lot more elaborate and stuff, but I'm old school. I have an old school computer. I work with what I have, and it works out very, very nice. And all I did was paint. It actually came out into be a darker blue than the blue that I have. Um, and it worked out real nice. I just put my Mod Podge. You already know what I use. I seal it, I paint it, and I put Mod Podge again. I did the same thing for the front, and it worked out real nice. This part right here, let's put some better light on it for y'all. If I can just angle it better. If y'all would see how I actually do my stuff, you'd be amazed. I have a flashlight on a pen, and I have another flashlight on my remote, so y'all can get some good lighting. But I do it for y'all. So, this tattoo, I copied it from my Jax figure, and I was telling myself, how in the heck am I gonna do that? Well, I freehand it. Yes, some of y'all probably won't believe me, but I freehand it. Now, I was trying to record the process, but everyone was crashed out here in my house, so I had really no one to help me hold the camera. I drew it with a stencil, and the figure material you can still mark on it. It was able to actually draw on it, and I traced it with a really sharp nose marker or pen, marker pen, whatever the hell, like a Sharpie. Not exactly a Sharpie, but and then I got my little boy's red stencil, and I colored it in. I was gonna go over it again and make it a brighter red, but I didn't want to, go out of the lines and having to redo it. But I freehanded this tattoo. I've done a few freehands on my figures. Y'all have already seen it. My Draco tattoo behind him. Some other on my figures. This one was a little challenging because, because of that and those little, I don't know, demon wings, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I freehanded this by myself. I couldn't record it for y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to do as much stuff as I can to get this on film. And yeah, it turned out, he turned out real nice. And like I said, there's not a lot of videos on this guy on YouTube if y'all pretty much have looked already. But this is my custom elite Mr. Kennedy, and I got a brand new editing system, and I'm still trying to figure it out. This is the first figure, and this is for my new subscribers and my old. Stay tuned for some more videos. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, guys, because I am y'all are doing an awesome job helping me out. I'm an original dude, not that fancy, and I'm trying to give y'all the best quality videos that I can. I've actually updated a lot. I do appreciate it, y'all. If y'all have any comments, any questions, just leave them down below. My next figures, I'm going to make 3-minute warning. There's people who've had them, but there's very little videos on them. I'm going to show them to y'all. Stay tuned for that. I got a Maga coming in. I already have a Rosie, and I'm already going to start making them for y'all. Stay tuned for that video. Hope y'all like this one. Peace.